Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. This is my Buatsi versus Azeez. Technically full card review. We still don't know who done with the other two fights, probably on the main card. But for now, I will be predicting the three fights that are officially announced on the main card, and to the big main event between Buatsi and Azeez, which is a WBA light heavyweight title eliminator to probably face one of the winner of Undisputed between Bivol and Artebiev. But we will start off with the showman that is Ben Whittaker, who's up against Tyler Claudia. Of course, Ben Whittaker, he is one of them. He's one of them fighters who is arrogant, isn't he? He is arrogant. He has been showing his arrogance in the win, trying to be a showman in the win. I don't think he can keep doing that because he will get caught out if he starts being like a showman in the win, trying to be arrogant, trying and being a show off, because I can't see him doing that against Artebiev, for example, because Artebiev will teach him a lesson. So Ben Whittaker, he just needs to be careful for me. He is a who's talent, who's potential. Ben Whittaker, he is quality. You can't deny that. He is quality when he's not showing off. Tyler Claudia, he's been in with a few opponents, hasn't he? Seth Parker, for example. He's been in with Seth Parker, where that was his last fight, where he obviously retired on the stool, with Seth Parker 7-round stoppage win. And so he's been, and that's probably the only, I think that's the only time he's been stopped, Claudia. So it's a good step up. It's a good step up for him. A good step up for Ben Whittaker, because he has previously fought Seth Parker. So it is a good step up. And Ben Whittaker, I think he is a huge talent. He is a special talent. I just think he needs to lower his arrogance down in the win and stop showing off in the win. I know that's his personality. But there will be a time where he won't like getting hit. When a live one will be in the win with him. Yes, see how he responds. Yes, see if he starts showing off when he starts getting hit by firecrackers, like Artebiev, for example. He won't like it. Trust me, he won't. Ben won't like it, and he'll probably start crying. So I know it'll be a lesson learned for him, and should be, because I think Ben Whittaker at the moment does need to get a bit of a humbling at the moment, because he needs to stop showing off inside the win. And but albeit he's a special talent. He's a special talent, and I do think Ben Whittaker will get the win here, and I think he will get stoppage. And yes, he will show off again. I think he will show off again, which will annoy me, to be honest with you, because I want to see Buatsi. I don't want to see you making pretty gestures to the crowd, hands in the air, and making B-Tech dance moves in the win. I want to see you bots and show your quality, because you have got quality. But I'm going to go for a 5th round stoppage win for Ben Whittaker. I'm going to go for a 5th round stoppage win. But to be honest, I think he needs to start having big step-ups now, Ben Whittaker, because let's be real, despite he's been showing off, he is too good for these pretty tune-ups at the moment. He is too good. So yes, put him in with a live one. Yes, see if Ben Whittaker has start, because I don't think he'll be showing off once he gets put in with a live one. Let's be real about it. So I'm going to go for a 5th round stoppage win for Ben Whittaker against Claudia, because Ben Whittaker has got the power as well. He's got the punch power as well. He has got punch power, and he's got that swiftness as well. And he also be front-footed, Ben, as well. And but yeah, we shall now move on to the tour main event, which is Adam Azeez, who faces Enoch Poulsen, another special talent, Adam Azeez, by the way. And this will be Adam Azeez's first title defense for EBU of his EBU Super Lightweight title against his mandatory challenger Enoch Poulsen from Denmark. Both fighters undefeated. But Enoch Poulsen, you have to say for me, has he really faced anyone? Has he really faced anyone really in terms of his resume? Adam Azeez had his first step up, obviously against, dethroning the previous hooping champion, Franny Petitjean. And you'd love to think that after this fight, after Adam Azeez gets the job done here, which I think he will, you have to look forward to Adam Azeez versus Dalton Smith, potentially. And I mean, it will be hard for that fight to be made because of Ben Salom and Eddie Hearn's bond at the moment, with them two having a top battle at the moment. And but that's the fight we all want to see after this, Adam Azeez versus Dalton Smith, because that is a big step up for both fighters, for both Adam Azeez and Dalton Smith. I mean, it could go to points, this one. It could go to points because Enoch Poulsen is undefeated, but Adam Azeez, then he's got the more punch power. I don't. This will be the first time Enoch Poulsen has faced an opponent with better punch power, far better punch power than him, and Adam Azeez has got better punch power. In terms of my prediction, I think it will be. I think this fight ends between round 6 to 8 for me. That's where I think Adam Azeez will get the stoppage. Adam Azeez, of course, he's a special talent. He's a sensation everyone's talking about right now in boxing. Adam Azeez. So I'll go in the middle of round 6 to 8, and I'll go for a round 7 stoppage win for Adam Azeez over Enoch Poulsen, his mandatory. So I think Adam Azeez gets the job done in the 7th round, and hopefully set up a fight with Dalton Smith and all put his ducks up between Adam Azeez and Dalton Smith. And finally, we come on to the main event, which is what probably all you came for, Pat's Pride in the light heavyweight division. Joshua Buatsi versus Azeez. They were once friends, but it's now heated up. There's now fire in this fight. There's now jealousy in this fight now. That I think, especially with Azeez. Azeez seems to be. Well, I think both of them seem to be jealous of each other. Joshua Buatsi jealous of Azeez, or probably being a Ben Salom fanboy. Probably Ben Salom's favourite. Despite Ben Salom has signed Joshua Buatsi. I mean, it made sense. And yeah, this is a very interesting fight. I think Azeez, I think he's got all the momentum at the moment on this fight. Joshua Buatsi is favourite with the bookmakers. And of course, you have to say a resume as well. Has been underwhelming. He has been underwhelming in his previous fights, especially his last fight against Powell Stephan, where he was booed, Joshua Buatsi, for putting in an underwhelming performance. Because we all want this is a bit with the fans of boxing. They all want to see him knock out and stop his wins, don't they? And this is going to be. I'm really looking forward to this fight. Honestly, really looking forward to this fight. It is going to be war between these two. Once friends, now enemies. It is going to be war between these two. I think it's going to be a nip and tuck. Nip and tuck war. Could I see a stoppage in this fight? It could happen, but I don't think so. I just think it'll be nip and tuck between the two of them. And A lot of people still do for Joshua Buatsi in terms of resume and all that, but I'm the door against the odds. I'm the door against the betting odds, and I'm the door for Dan Azeez win on points. I'm the door for Dan Azeez to nick it on a point decision, and that would put the first defeat on Joshua Buatsi's record. And I just think Dan Azeez has all the momentum at the moment. Buatsi hasn't got any momentum. There's more questions asked about Joshua Buatsi than Dan Azeez. And I don't think Joshua Buatsi likes that at all. And there were questions asked about Joshua Buatsi against Paul Stephan, where a lot of people put pressure on Buatsi to try and stop his win. He needed to stop his win against Paul Stephan, and he didn't. He won on points, comfortably. He won comfortably on points against Paul Stephan. And it was like going to toy against David Knight, where boxer, there's criticism, there's the boos, there's the boos from the fans as well. And Dan Azeez has all the momentum. He has all the momentum, people. And I don't favour Dan Azeez, people. I don't favour Dan Azeez in this one. And this was before the injury. This was before this fight was rescheduled. Before the Dan Azeez injury, I favoured Dan Azeez, and I'm still going to say the same thing. I do favour Dan Azeez, in my opinion. I think Joshua Buatsi has made a big mistake, in my opinion, by not taking up another tune-up, because that might have swayed me. If Joshua Buatsi would have took a tune-up fight before this fight was rescheduled for the 3rd of February, if Joshua Buatsi would have took another tune-up, I might have swayed back to Joshua Buatsi because of Dan Azeez's injury. I think Joshua Buatsi's made a bad mistake by not taking another tune-up, in my opinion. Because that's what I would have done. That's what I would have advised Joshua Buatsi. I would have advised him to still stay active. Even have another tune-up, a fight you can easily win. And then I might have done for Buatsi because of the momentum and recent activity as well. Because we need to look at it now. Dan Azeez actually is actually the more recent active than Joshua Buatsi, because I think Dan Azeez last fought in July. I think it was. I think it was in Italy, wasn't it? I think it was in Italy. I'm pretty sure it was against Cordia as well, who is on this card, funny enough. And Joshua Buatsi, he asked for, was it in May? I think it was in May against Paul Stephan as well, where he was in Birmingham. And he got booze, didn't he? Got booze for Buatsi. So, I mean, it is still a 50-50 for me. It's definitely is a 50-50 fight. People will go for Buatsi, people will go for Dan Azeez, but I have to go for momentum and recent activity, and the fight that is probably under less pressure, and that is Dan Azeez. Because all the pressure will be on Joshua Buatsi. I'm going to go for Dan Azeez, people. That is my prediction. I'm going to go for Dan Azeez to win on points against Joshua Buatsi. It's now an enemy. They're now enemies now. So it will heat up when we come on to fight week in terms of press conference and the weigh-in. I've been doing the Club to Walk Live as well, so it would get even more heated. We've already seen a face-off between two of them with Savage Dan, where it did get heated, where it all changed about obviously the injury situation with Dan Azeez. That's where the fire has started. So they were once friends, now they are enemies, and the winner will be mandatory for WBA for the WBA belt, which is held by Dimitri Bivol. But obviously, Dimitri Bivol will obviously go straight into undisputed against Artur. So the winner of that will probably face the winner of this, Buatsi versus Azeez. But Anthony Yard is in here as well, because Frank Warren has said he wants Anthony Yard to face the winner of this fight of Buatsi and Azeez. And Tan Smith probably plays a part as well, because Because if the winner of this fight faces Yard, I think the user should face Tom Smith, in my opinion. I wouldn't be against that at all. So, but yeah, I'm going for Dan Azeez, people. I'm going for Dan Azeez on points, which might shock a few people, which might not shock a few people. But I think Dan Azeez has all the momentum at the moment during this fight. Buatsi has more questions about him than momentum during this fight. So, but I am going to leave it there in terms of my full card. In terms of my full card preview for Buatsi versus Azeez. Feel free to leave your predictions on the 3 fights here I've predicted down below. Take care, stay safe, see you later, and I will see you all in the next video, people. Take care, and see you all later.